A 16-year-old high school student who shot 5 of his classmates before turning the gun at himself has died. The gunman has been identified as a student at a Southern California high school who used his last bullet to shoot himself on the same day he turned 16. The motive behind the shooting remains a mystery. The shooting began 20 minutes before classes started at the Saugus High School in Santa Clarita. Police said that he used a .45 caliber pistol and shot himself after firing at other students.
Within approximately 16 seconds it was over, and the gun was not displayed before that. So from the time that he withdrew the handgun from his backpack to the time that he was on the ground with a gunshot wound to his head was about 16 seconds. And I believe most of you have reported on this posting on the bio of what we believe to be the subject's Instagram account. And I quote, it says underneath his pseudonym, "Saugus, have fun at school tomorrow." I can confirm that that was posted on his account, and I can also confirm that it has been changed since this incident.
Police cordoned off the school and evacuated students from the area as gunshots echoed through the campus. Some students fled the school while others took cover inside classrooms. The police are still unclear about the motive of the shooter. U.S. President Donald Trump has also taken note of the attack. He sent his condolences to the families of the victims and prayed for the speedy recovery of the injured. Vice President Mike Pence promised that the U.S. government would end the scourge of mass shootings in the U.S., but he did not elaborate on how they plan to do it. People held a vigil in a church outside Los Angeles to pay their respects to the victims of the shootings. Meanwhile, at least 2 people were injured after a shooting took place during a high school football game in New Jersey. On your screens now is the dramatic footage of the incident. The video shows players and spectators running for cover after a gunman opened fire. The shooting happened during a game between the Camden Panthers and the Pleasantville Greyhounds. No arrests have been made so far, but the authorities have opened an investigation into the matter. The shooting comes just 2 days after a teenage boy killed 2 classmates and wounded 3 others at a Southern California high school before shooting himself in the head. This unfortunate incident is just one among many. Every year, around 30,000 people in the United States of America die in firearms-related incidents. Mass shootings in public places, specifically schools, are becoming more frequent, and this has created an urgent need for a strong debate over America's gun laws. This report gets you more. Take a look.
Gun culture is deeply embedded in American society. The right to own and carry firearms is protected by the Second Amendment to the US Constitution. People in a third of households own a weapon. The US holds the world record of an estimated 270 to 310 million guns, an average of 1 per person. Around 30,000 people die by firearms, including suicide, every year in America. Mass shootings in public places are becoming more frequent, refueling the debate over America's gun laws. Each state is responsible for its own firearms rules, but these only concern licensed dealers and gunsmiths. 40% of transactions, private sales, are not affected. Former US President Barack Obama repeatedly tried to introduce a ban on assault weapons and more stringent background checks on gun buyers. The powerful US gun lobby, NRA, is firmly against any clampdown or restrictions to citizens' rights to own guns.